people I'm talking to, including the no.
1,000 euro.
That's a lot. We have to be more pessimistic.
Yeah.
We have to multiply by 10. We have to talk to 2,500 people. Is that fair enough?
That's good.
Or put the numbers down of the value of the business. What do you prefer?
Yeah. How many flyers have you got?
He only have for 1 hour.
The simple is
Then we need some more.
This means 1,000 euro per prospect, per flyer. Should we put it down to at least 100 euros and say we need to talk to 2,500 people? Who would like to talk to 2,500 people if you're paid 100 euro each?
Yeah.
Who?
definitely.
So why are you not doing it?
That's tomorrow.
Because you don't understand the value of prospecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manana.
Yeah. So because of fear, you don't want to make freaking 100 euro per flyer per people you talk to. Isn't that stupid?
Okay, thank you.
Who cares if they feel offended by me trying to make 100 euro? So let me approach. We totally agree that this is ridiculous low, 100 euros, because it doesn't take 2,500 people to get to manager. It doesn't even take 250. It might take 100. Okay? So let me do a very simple approach for those who's a little bit shy. Excuse me, what's the time?
It's 12:15.
Okay, thank you very much. Why are you not an FBO in Forever Living?
I'm not sure what forever is.
I'm happy you're asking me. Thank you so much. Would you be interested to give me a minute of your time if I could explain you how you can make hundreds of euros extra per month, or even thousands or more, depends of your time effect.
Oh yes. Let me hear more.
Thank you so much. By the way, I have a yak down here. As you see, could I get your number, and then, or will you join me right away? I have some cold white wine ready
Wow.
for 30 minutes business.
Yeah.
You could skip all the other and
Yeah.
just say
I just
wine.
have to make some calls.
Okay, what happened if she say, no, I'm not interested? Could that happen? Yes, as we have to put out 100 to get one, 20 to get one. So we should expect 19 saying no, am I right? So I'm already ready for taking 19 no's to get my 100 euro. Or sorry, it gets more, 100 euro each. Because I get also for the no. So if you say no to me, I'm not interested, I'll say thank you. I just earned 100 euro.
Okay.
She might say, how can you make, I said no. She,
Yeah.
how can you make 100 euro if I say no? She, thank you for asking me. Would you like to know
Yes.
how to get 100 euros per prospect, per people you talk to, or who say no to you? And if she say, no, I'm not interested in that, great, now I just make 200.
Yeah.
Because she's counting as two now. Are you getting me? So,
Yes.
so if it's a truth that I will put a box of 100 euros, and every time you talk to someone, you come to me, and I pay you 100 euro. But also every time you recruit someone, you also give them to me. But you're not ready to that. Am I right? Because a new manager in your business or a new prospect in your business who can become a manager has a much higher value. Who is ready to sell me one of your fresh new team members like John or Michael or some for some 1,000 or 1,000 euro?
No.
No, it might be a new Stig, it might be a
Yes.
new Kim, it might be a new Hunami, it might be we don't know.
No.
I have several for sale, by the way, but they're used. So, so Because the fear of losing is a great motivation. If we fear to lose, because we are a little bit greedy also, to be honest, huh? But if it's really, even if it was 10 euro, I could actually get promoters on Portobello to start promote for me. You know, so 100 euro, that's a lot of money. But 10 euro is still a lot of money. I have 2,500 flyers, 2,000 flyers. That's 200,000 euro value. Sorry, 10 times 20,000 euros of value in prospecting. But in the real world, it's minimum 100. So it's minimum 200,000. And I paid, what, 130 euros for these flyers? So it's good business. So to understand the value of prospecting, you need to put some money on it. What's the value of talking to people? Because it can help us fight our fear when we know we make 100 euro every time somebody say no to us. So how many no's would you like to have tomorrow? If I'm paying you 100 euro each?
250.
How many no's?
No limit. As much as we can.
You're not afraid of the no's now?
No.
No, because there's 100 euros on them, huh? So now we get a little greedy also.
You was talking about wine too, so
Yeah. That's those who's really good tomorrow. They all end up half drunk in the evening. So, how many will you talk to tomorrow? How many flyers are you going to put out? Do I have enough?
I don't think so.
How many? How many are you going to put out, Alien and Henry? How many? You two.
How many hours?
You have the whole day.
The whole day?
Yeah, you can use the evening except when you're sailing, of course.
How much money do you got to pay us the 100?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Can we get them today and prepare them?
I have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
Can you
yeah.
make more?
I can make more. But could you take 100 each?
Yeah.
That's only 10,000 euro of value.
500.
Huh? But I don't want you to give them out.
No, I know.
Yeah, I want you to
And
talk to
and
people.
if we don't have any, we just add them to WhatsApp and contact them.
I guess that if you don't have any more and you've been 100 times
Yeah.
putting the same message, you don't need a flyer anymore.
No,
Am I right?
I know. Yeah.
But for those who said, I'm interested, can I call you back? You can give this one. I'll get their number.
Yeah.
I know what you call them, flyers. They fly all the way.
Yeah. So now we have them. We will be like ants everywhere, and we don't fear the nose anymore because we are a little prostituted now, because we get paid for the nose. We love this, and suddenly now when we get nose, we are so excited because we are paid for them. It's more fun when we were not paid for them, or when we thought we were not paid for them. But we don't pay you in forever for the yeses. We do pay you for the no, because this is the hard work. The easy work is the yes, and we need no's to get yes. Yeah.
And I think what you said, you're not just giving them to everyone, that you are asking some questions, that you are a bit holding them back, because if you are not interested in them and they are not interested in you, they can just walk.
You feel that instantly.
So I worked with timeshare back in the days, and then we graded them.
Yeah, you
Good
graded.
questions.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have a timeshare trainer here. He will say something.
Yeah.
So selling timeshare, that's another story than a start package here for 4,000 krona.
Yes.
Or 400 euros. So that's and also I think we have to be ready for some objections. So what could be objections? What could be the objections? Because we can do everything perfectly. We can do the perfect presentation, But when it comes to objections
Pyramid scheme.
in many, what could it be? Pyramid, yes. Should we write them down? What could be objections? What could stop you recruiting or them to join? Pyramid. Yeah.
They don't drink white wine.
They don't like me.
Can take that too. No wine.
No decision on the day?
No, they cannot make a decision. They have to think about it.
Yeah.
Busy.
Don't have the money.
Think. Money.
No time today.
Yeah.
No time, yeah.
No time.
I don't use that kind of products.
Yeah, I didn't talk about the products.
No.
No, but still, you have to buy some of them yourself.
Okay, so when we are in the prospecting process, fine, and then we go to the presentation and they say they don't use that kind of products. Which kind of products?
Yeah, I mean,
You don't use tooth gel or deo
but
or
some
shampoo?
people will tell me I don't use that kind of products.
And he's
So what
giving
kind?
the right-
What products are you using?
Yeah, then we have to go into dialogue
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the person.
I don't. If they don't use any deo, any shampoo, any soap, I don't want to talk to them even.
They smell bad.
Products we could use it a little, okay? Yeah.
No
And-
friends.
I don't know anyone. Quite cool, because we're doing cold contacts, but still okay. I'm lonely. 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 I don't know anyone.
Too much money.
I have too much money. I'm too rich.
Don't need any.
Kan you say I have my own boat. Good for you.
My own.
Yeah.
Yeah. That goes
Okay,
in
now
too
we are
rich, doesn't
going.
it?
Yeah, we go because we have our own boat.
I'm not a salesman.
We're not allowed anymore.
I'm not a salesman. That's a classic one.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell.
Men då kan du ju namn butiken. Du har en nattbutik.
Yeah. What more could? So what it's about is not to reply all the objections. If you start reply, you go in a defense. Am I right?
Of course.
I tried it before, like done MLM before.
I hate MLM. Oh,
I did it before, didn't work.
yeah. Bad experience. Experience. Sorry, my handwriting is like a doctor, but bad experience. Should we work with some of these? That's quite common. Think about it. That's 50%. I cannot take a decision today. By principle, I don't
Yeah.
take a decision on the spot. I need to send me some more info, or I need to know more.
Need to talk to the company.
Talk to the lawyer, talk to the bank, talk to the fish, talk to the dog.
I need to think about it.
The wife as well.
Yeah. So we have to talk about closing here. We need to talk about how do I close the objection, because in timeshare or in any kind of sales, if you let them go, you will never see them again.
No be-backs.
They're gone.
Yeah.
You can think for 1 year after you have bought it because you
Yeah.
have
Okay.
return policy.
I think most people telling you I'll think about it actually mean no. Because they're not ready to
You know,
give you a
if
yes.
I don't know the true objection, I have no idea why I didn't sell. And I don't want to leave anyone not knowing where I can get better. All right? So I really want to know. I don't twist your arm, but I really want to know why.
Because if you know the real objection, you can overcome it.
Also.
Easy.
Okay, let's take the one where they say I need to talk to my lawyer. I need to talk to my wife. Or my uncle or someone. This one I cannot close. So I need to pre-close it. All right? I need to be in front of it. Before we meet, are you in a position to make your own decisions?
Exactly.
No, I need to talk to my wife. Should we make a meeting with you and your wife then? How about later today or tomorrow morning? You understand? Because I have to accept the objection.
Correct.
So I need to be on top of it, so I don't waste my time. how much time wasting are people doing by not having decision takers on the spot? So it's like selling a timeshare. You invite only the wife or the husband, and now they have to go back and sell the timeshare to.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Okay. The other one I can work with. But before I start reply, I need to have an agreement that if I reply, I want the deal. Because if I start making a discussion on each, we end up in nothing. We end up in time wasting. We don't have time for that tomorrow. We have 100 euros to go out and make. So, if you take a classic business presentation or home party, who have done home parties? This is old school.
Yeah.
Or you have a group you're presenting. So, especially when you're new, you have some fear. You have some anxiety, some, who is coming, you don't know them, and you know the host, or, and which kind of personalities are there, and is someone there going to give me some questions I can reply? Am I right? We have this, and in this, let me take a classic. There will always be the one we call the shrimp bitch Rijkeling. There might be someone who wanna be more clever than you, who is green personality example, or who's rude, who's insulting, or who talked, who hide themselves. I see this big 200 kilo red hair with standing in the fish manufacturing and speaking on behalf of everyone, and who's so rude and so tough. And maybe she has even a chain in her nose, or full of tattoos, or something scary. Now we're exaggerating, all right? But to get the picture, who could be? It could be a doctor who knows more about anatomy, who knows more about everything. It could be a cosmetologist, who knows more about skincare, who knows more. There will always be someone who's more competent than you, and they can be the 200 kilo tattooed, bad, rude lady in mind. So, in this case, when you do your presentation, when you do you talk in the boat, or where you're sitting with this family or whatever, or in a home party, when you start present, this specific person will be the first to interrupt you. She will be the first one, or he will be the first one who put up a question to test you, to start the fight. Who will rule who? So now you need to use some psychology here. In my case, I will ignore, like I didn't hear her. You understand? I keep on speaking and smiling, and she sit and think, did he hear me or not? So she will raise her voice. I ask you if this is a pyramid game or not. With this angry face. And I'll say, sorry, lady, what was your name? I want to show I'm in control, okay? First, I'm playing with her with the first time she's asking. Next time, I'm like, sorry, what was your name? And my name is Shrimp Bitch. Say, okay, because now I use her name. You understand? I knew it probably because when we were introduced, if she even want to introduce herself. But I just want to show who's putting the questions here by asking her very humble about her name. And her name is now Shrimp Lady. And I will say, excuse me, it's a very important question you have, Mrs. Shrimp Lady. But will it be fair enough? Will it be okay for you? Because I'm a little new in this, and not to get distracted. And you write down your question, and we take it afterward. Is that okay for you? Not to waste time, because some has to go home to their families, and like this, I try to win my empathy. And she will, of course, not accept, because she's a super shrimp lady. She will say, there is no way that she will say now, because now she needs a crowd with her, that we will sit and listen to someone who's in a pyramid game. Okay, now one of us have to put the pens down here. Put my pen, I will say, excuse me. I agree with you that it is extremely important that we know if I'm a criminal and I'm trying to scam all of you. But sorry, I'm a father of 5. I have no criminal record. I'm here because I want to show you a good opportunity and some good products where you have no risk, that I've been doing and I'm doing to get some more time to my family, something soft. And I understand that it's important for you and everyone that to know that I am not a criminal. So, and people will start looking at, did she really say that? Mm-hmm. They will try to get more on my side. So, and I will say, before I explain you why it's not in a pyramid, is there anything else that can stop you starting in my team or joining with the starter box or buying 100 euros of products? See, I'm not going to buy any 100 euros. No, I know. But is there anything else? Because you think it's a pyramid, so I understand very well you don't want to join my gang here. But what else could stop you joining the business? Oh, the products are too expensive. And I will now write down. So, pyramid, products is too expensive. Besides, if I'm a criminal and the products are too expensive, what else could stop you buying 100 euros of products or joining my team? Now, the most people are not ready to put all the objections. They're not ready yet. They have not prepared. They don't know what I'm going to talk about. So she might find another one if she really think about it. Oh, the products are probably not legal. Do we have that one also? Not legal, not labeled or legal. And again, on illegal products, not registered. So besides that I'm a criminal, that the products are not registered or legal in your Norway or in Holland, wherever we are, or that the products are too expensive, even they're not legal. Besides that, what could stop you joining the business or buying 100 euros of products? Everyone is waiting for her reply now, am I right?
Yeah.
She will say, yeah, what can she say actually? Give her a chance. What could she say? What could she say?
I don't want to risk 100 euros.
Yeah. What could she say? She could actually try to figure out a new one, but she knows already that I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
All right, so she said, no, there is nothing else that could stop me. Now she's cornered and now I will hang her. Because if she say there's nothing else that can stop her. So, as I know you're a very respected woman, Mrs. Super Shrimp. And how important it is for you to take care of everyone. Blah blah blah. Then I do understand that if I reply, if I give you a positive answer that we can agree about, you will join the business or buy 100 euros of products. Am I right or am I not right? You're not right, she will say. Good. What more? What was the next one? Do you have more? Why you're not? No, I'm leaving this room. You think other one has objections now? If she leaves the room? No. If she say nothing else can stop me joining. So if I reply you positively and we agree about my reply, we have an agreement that you join or you buy 100 euros of products. Yes or no? Now she's not that loud, she'll say yes. Good. So now I have isolated the objections. So they are isolated. It means I don't get all the other ones. Am I right? It could be any one of these. I will do the same. So now it's about how do we reply. No wine. I don't like wine. It means that, am I right that if there is no wine in this business, you like it? Yes, cool. So do we agree if there's no wine in this business, we have an agreement? Yes or no? Yes. That was easy, wasn't it? So, think about it. It could be also one. That's the best one. Let me borrow 2 flyers. There's several solutions here. I can say, okay, while you're thinking, let me go to the toilet. It doesn't matter if we have to go to the toilet. We go to the toilet. All right? And then she has time to think while I'm in the toilet. I come back and say, okay, so what were you thinking about? Yeah, I might not have time, or I think it's a pyramid. Or, good, then I get some objection we can work with. Am I right?
Yeah.
I want to know. I can also do the other one where I said, what I have told you about today, you will remember 100%. But as times are going, you'll remember less and less and less. Is that correct?
See.
When you should make an important decision in your life, would you take it while you remember this much or this much?
Yeah.
This much, correct. So what are you thinking about? You understand?
Yeah.
There's another one. You can take up your car keys. Now we're in timeshare. And you can say, oh, I just bought this nice Bentley. But everyone I talk to, they have to think about it. They cannot make a decision. They want to wait till the next day. They need to sleep on it. And it doesn't really work for me. Will you buy my Bentley for 10,000 euros? I want to sell it. I want to quit. Look at 10,000 euros. We have a deal. I need the money within the next 5 hours. No problem. Say, oh, you're joking. No, I'm not joking. Yes, yeah, I'm joking. See, you're joking, I'm joking. Of course, I'm not going to sell my Bentley for 10,000 euros. And of course, you can make a decision if the offer is good enough. Am I right? So let me show you how this business can develop to a Bentley. Just to show him that he can make a decision if you can present the business like a Bentley. I can also avoid it by pre-closing the objection. You can pre-close any objection. So I can go up front with it and say that what I'm going to present you today or now is something I'm really passionate and dedicated about, but I'm quite new in it, or not experienced in this kind of presentation. So would it be okay for you that when I'm done presenting, just to help me, to say yes or no? Is that fair enough? And people will say, it's fair enough. Because there's no risk in saying that I'm a nice guy, so it's fair enough. So when I come to the closing, I said, you want to join? You cannot say I'm going to think about it, because you had promised me to put a yes or no. Is that correct? So if I pre-close it, I will never get it. And it's 50% of objections. Can you imagine never again ever to have an objection calling think about it? It's just about pre-close it, agree on it. If you say, no, I need to think about it, sorry, maybe I have misunderstood something, but didn't we agree in the beginning, correct me if I'm wrong, that you will give me a yes or no so I could learn something here. Yeah, you're right, but I think it's pyramid. I think the products are too expensive. But brilliant, now we get objection we can work on. So it's erased, think about it. So there's 4 ways of going around think about it. But it is 50% of your objection, and it is why you're not recruiting or selling. It might sound little tough, but if you try to be a nice guy and walk away, you go hungry to bed, and you will never, ever be a manager or develop your business. This is a jungle. It's not a place for nice people. Yes, we are nice people,
Yes.
but when we are out there, we are hunting.
We're leaders.
The hunter is not a nice guy when he shoots this nice beer or goose or whatever. It's not nice of him, isn't it? But if he don't do it, he go hungry to bed. And the family will die. So even a tiger, if it's full and it's feeded and it's sleepy because it ate too much, you can even open the mouth and take a selfie. But if it's hungry, don't do it. It'll be your last selfie. So even how wounded the tiger is, he still knows, if I don't hunt, I die. So even how depressed we can be, how much anxiety we can have, how many excuses we have, how much we just feel for going in the black room and put ourselves in a foster position and feel sorry about ourselves, it doesn't feed us. It doesn't develop. It's an excuse where you can be a victim and everyone will feel sorry for you, for sure.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you CC. It doesn't develop your business. You need to have the fire. You need to have the hunger to go out and hunt. And yes, it's easy to sit behind the screen and hunt digital. But for me, it is definitely not as fun as going out there. Definitely not. So you can do both. And it's cool to post some lifestyle photos here and to attract people on social media and bring them here. We would not have been communicating with you, John, if it wasn't because of social media. So it's not a cold contact. Are you getting me? So it's fishing. And I think most of you who have recruited or whatever in the new last many years, it starts buying friends in Facebook or social media or whatever, which is fair enough. When I talk about hardcore social media, this is like I was saying tsunami, but Hunami. She is a tsunami. That's hardcore, but you put everything in the system. And when it's set, I am in contact with Jane Leach to learn from her systems she has developed the last couple of years, one of our top leaders. And I will involve your managers, the managers here in this concept, who can then spread it with their teams. And Jane Leach is going to do a training for the managers that I selected, means those who show something to me like you do. And then we will I already invested £5,000 in building the platform to cope with her platform with these guys. So in few weeks, I guess it's ready. And that's a lead generator, and that's by ads and so electronic. New school. So we can combine both. But I have done lead generating before. I know, and you guys, Stig and Charles and others have done it. We got thousands of leads, which has no value if we immediately don't contact them. Not by a message, but by calling. So those who will get these leads have to commit to call them instant. This is the experience Gen Lead Chef. And this is the same here. It's out of our comfort zone. So, objections. I will tell her why it's not a pyramid, because we of course legally operating in Spain, Denmark, Norway, wherever we are. Let's say we are in Norway, but just to be sure that we agree that to understand the question, could you please define for me, Mr. and Mrs. Supershrimp, what is a pyramid?
Yeah.
Just so I understand your question correct. Remember to smile. She will say, it's the one who is in the top who makes most money, and those below. It's always you guys on the top who makes most money. That's the definition of pyramid, isn't it? Because I totally agree with you, Mr. Schulze, because it is correct that if it's only the one in the top who makes the most money, I agree with you, it's a pyramid. But can we also agree that if someone below earns more than the one in the top, it cannot be a pyramid? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if I can explain you that our marketing plan works, our business works like this, that someone below can earn more money than them in top, do we then agree it's not a pyramid? Yes or no?
Yes.
And she cannot say no, because then she needs to explain me. She's not ready for that, so you have to say yes. Cool. So if I recruit one, who, here's Kim, I recruit one, who recruit five, who recruit five, who recruit five. Classic. If this is a pyramid, I'll be the one making most money. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Yes.
So, in this situation, I'll get 6, 3, and 2 if they hypothetically all get managers. 6, 3, and 2, and I don't recruit anymore because it is a pyramid. I don't have to. So, if I earn 6, 3, and 2 in 3 levels down, I will make money from 31 people. Is that correct? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. If the one I recruit do 6, 3, and 2 in 3 levels, she's paid from 155.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Good. So she will earn 5 times more money than me. Correct.
Yeah.
But she's under me. Can we conclude then it's not a pyramid?
Yes.
Done. Thank you, Mr. Supershrimp. We agree, and she hates to agree. So she's really worried for the next one now. So, if this bottle can improve your health with a 30-day money-back guarantee, if it doesn't improve your health, if it doesn't help you, whatever issue you have, or the grass has to grow, doesn't matter. How much would you pay for it? What is the price of this in Norway?
117 out. to
117, so 10 euros. Yeah, about Norwegian kroner is,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So, would you pay 20 euro, 30 euro, 50 euro, or 100 euro if this, with 100% guarantee, within the next 3 months will improve your health? What will the super shrimp lady say? I will never pay more than 20. Am I right?
Yeah.
Say, I'm happy to hear that. So if it's cheaper than 20, it's cheap. And if it's more expensive, it's expensive. So if you only want to pay 20, is it then expensive if it's 40? Yes, so then it's expensive, she will say. I agree. So if it's cheaper than 20, then it's cheap. Yes, of course, she say. I'm happy to hear you can buy 2 for 20.
Yeah.
So we agree it's cheap. I didn't say that. Yes, you said that. Yes, you said that. The other one will say. Shit, that was number 2. Done. Sorry. We need to put that down. Okay. So, number 3. The products are not registered. As I can see, it says in Norwegian that it's labeled in Norway, and as you have a full guarantee, and I'm not a criminal, as you see, and the company has been operating here the last 24 years, can we conclude it might be legal then, because this is by law. It's on Norwegian, so they are registered. I want to see proof of that, she says. Yes, read it. No, I want to see some more documentation. So whatever documentation I'm going to give you, you're going to join if I get the documentation. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, what kind of documentation do you want? Just to understand your question. She don't know. Am I right?
Yeah.
So she will have to agree on that when it's in Norwegian. They say, if you buy a bottle of ketchup, do you also want to see the documentation on the Norwegian label on that? No, I don't want. So we can agree. If there's a Norwegian label, it's approved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I will go to her and I will shake hands and say, thank you so much for joining my team and getting the. Do you want the 100 euro products now, or you want to join now, or should we wait till after the meeting? After the meeting.
I have more questions.
Okay, I'm not going to recruit her because I don't want her in my team. But I love to play with her.
Yeah.
But I also want to put myself in respect in front of the others. They are not going to give me a lot of objections now. Am I right?
Yeah.
And they will understand that I'm here. You see, I will of course start saying, I'm not here. It's full stand. It's totally free if you want to buy products from me or not. But you do need to know, I expect you to buy products. I expect you to join my business. It's free. It's totally up to you. But I'm here because I expect you to join. I expect to sell. I don't hide why I'm here because I want to be honest. Is that fair enough? Everyone will say it's fair enough.
Which was the intro in Kim's first meetings in Norway? If you wonder, I'm here to take your money. He always told us that. He started med Christian sa.
We travel out of Norway with so much money because we have to go to Germany and buy the products. So everyone gave us 2,000 Deutschmark.
Crazy days.
They did. You were collecting, and we went to more than 1 million Deutschmark one time. We went to Düsseldorf, buy products because it was not registered in Norway. Even the customs in Norway had a list of the prices of our products if they catch us. Or they can smell the Hitler lotion. So that was a good old days. And it could take 2 months to get the starter package. And if you're really lucky, the products were there. Normally there will be a good shine, a piece of paper. Why didn't people really complain? because it was not really about the product, it was about the business. And I have